Free to Succeed, Season 2, Raid Shadow Legends. My bad edition. I made a mistake yesterday, which, to be fair, I think is pretty reasonable for me to load up the Fragment Summon and see her and think, oh, she must be the Fragment Fusion because she's at the top and she's glowing. But she's the one you get from here, which, like, again, now I see. But for some reason, the Fusion is just down here randomly. And I would have sworn when there was an active fusion, it used to sit at the top, regardless of if you had any frags or not. I thought that's the way it was. Maybe I'm wrong, but either way, I thought, here's the thing. There's a moment, you might even be able to see it if you go back and watch the video. There's a moment where I pull Maud up and I think, I didn't think she looked like this. I remember thinking, like, I thought she looked like she was, like, dead because I'd seen all the pictures and stuff. But I thought, whatever. She's at the top. It must be her. But, I mean, I think everything I said still applies. I was looking at the wrong champ, but I think everything I said still applies. It's a very good champ, and it's going to be a very difficult fusion, and blah, blah, blah. All of that, I think all of that still pretty much applies. I am struggling with whether or not to go for this fusion. I've been thinking about it, and I really just don't know if I have enough shards. I think shards are going to be a problem. I'm told that the Hero's Path event that's coming up is going to be like Dungeon Divers and Champ Training or something. I'm told it's not going to have shards. I guess that's been confirmed by Plarium, but like even so, I just don't know if I'm going to have enough. Like, we have a summon rush right now, and I would need to get. Also, you can't really miss many frags. So, like, I think if I miss these 10, I've got to get every single other frag throughout the fusion. So I would need to get 3150. I've got a Sacred, which gives me 500. But really, that's a drop in the bucket when you think about how far I have to go. Ancients are only worth 20, and I've got 30-ish, I think. But that's another 600 points. Like, that's still nothing. That's still nothing. I'm barely over 1,000 with that. Voids, I think I had 7. So we're looking at, you know what I mean? If I summon every single shard I've got right now, I'm still going to be like 1,000 points short. And then green shards. Yeah, I don't know. $840 would be what I would get from my voids. So 840 plus 500 is 1340 plus another. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could do it even with the shards that I have, which I have not used the shard again since the last. Was it the last fusion? Maybe was it Blizzard? I don't think I've summoned since Blizzard fusion. I don't think I have. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't think I have. It's been a while. So we've been saving stuff for a while, and we still can't do this fusion. I don't think. So, you know, I don't. You know, what do you say about that? I don't know. I've been saving shards for like 2.5 weeks in Watcher of Realms, and I have over 100. You know what I mean? It's just a different vibe in every other game than this game. I've been hoarding for weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks, I think. I don't even remember the last time I summoned. And I still can't even complete one part of the fusion. You know what I mean? That's so ridiculous. That's just on principle, that's so ridiculous. I stand by the same things I said too, in that, like, we'll be fine without the champ. I don't need the champ. There's nothing I'm not going to be able to do that I care to do without this champion. So I don't know. I think I'm probably going to skip it. I don't know if I want to deal. I don't know if I want to deal with a fusion. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to deal with a fusion right now. I would hate to dump all of my resources. Even, let's say we get through the summon rush. Where does that leave me for the champ chase? I can save Arbiter and get her during the champ chase. That gives me 500, I think. I don't remember. I think it's 500 also. I can save Helmet and get him, and that's 120 or something. I don't remember. I don't remember all the point thresholds. The point is, it's not going to get us close, and I'm going to have to use every single shard I have to do the summon rush, which is just going to leave me nothing for the champ chase, which means I'm not going to be able to do it. So, and I imagine there's also 15 frags in the champ chase, right? Here. Champ chase 15. Summon rush 15. So, I mean, then it becomes like, could I get the first 5? If I could get the first 5, then again, I'm in a position where I have to get every single other frag in this fusion. And this is the big question mark for me. This is the one that I'm just not sure about. I don't know, man. I don't know. It would be dope to have her. But it's kind of a tough call here, right? Because it would be a real shame to empty everything I've been saving for several weeks to get to the champ chase and realize I can't do it. You know what I mean? That would be a real shame for me to miss out on something else that might be more fun to participate in. You know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what that would be. Everything's just a resource dump. So I don't really know what I think that would be, but this is all fairly standard. 2250. I've been at 2250 for a while on this stuff. I could knock that out. The only thing that gives me real pause is the summoning events, as always. You guys are just kind of getting to hear my thought process on this. What we can go ahead and do is knock this mission out real quick. So yeah, I just don't know. Man. I would be really bummed out to use all my shards. Is there even anything going on right now besides the progressive? Like, is there a 2x or anything in conjunction with it, or have they replaced the actual good summon events with this progressive chance bullshit? So you're basically just doing regular summons. Basically, because the progressive chance isn't doing much for you. Some of you will get lucky and pull something on the progressive chance thing, but for the most part, most people that I see talk about the progressive chance event don't notice anything. I mean, you know, there was the thing with Cold Brew and Stag Knight a while back, and that's just epics. Like, you know what I mean? So it's really a non-event. The portal glows and there's a lot of shit going on and you get to select your champs and it feels real engaging and it feels like it's something, but really the progressive summon event is a non-event. It's the 10x, but you get to pick from a pool. So it feels like something, you know what I mean? But it's not. So if there's not a 2x or something going on, that's even worse. Because now I potentially have to dump all my shards out for nothing twice. That's brutal, dude. That's a brutal notion. Dump all my shards out for a bunch of food and no fusion. So yeah, man, I just don't know. Just don't know what to do on this one. The more sensible thing, I think, would be to just not do the fusion. I think it's not worth the gamble. If there's one thing we've learned from Plarium, it's usually not worth the gamble. Because you'll pretty much always regret the gamble. You know what I mean? They'll come up with a way to make you regret getting invested in something. You know, throw back to the Foley fusion. So, yeah, I reckon we probably just skip it. It's much better peace of mind. And with everything that I know and everything that I'm saying, if I decide to go for it and then I ended up being right, right now, that would be so aggravating. You know what I mean? So I think we just skip it. Just keep playing our game. You know what I mean? We'll just keep playing our game the way we're playing it. We're doing fine. We're about to get Arbiter, which is dope. Could get her today if I really wanted to. Once I finish this, I've just got to do clan boss. I'd have to dump a few gems in it, but one nice thing about these missions, I guess, is that you get a bunch of gems leading up to that mission. So it didn't cost you anything you already had. You know what I mean? That's one nice thing. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if they meant to do it that way. They almost certainly did not. But sometimes there's happy little accidents in here. You know what I mean? I wonder how long until they fix this, by the way. The fact that I can do 5 runs now and it counts as my 10 runs in the missions. I feel like that certainly is not something they meant to do. And again, it's not a huge deal. It's not even something I think I would bother to fix. But it'll be interesting to see if they decide to fix it, because in some small way, it's just kind of a bonus for the players. You're still spending the same resources. You know what I mean? You're still spending the same energy. You're still getting the same... It's the equivalent of doing it, but it saves you time. And Plarium does not like saving you time. They really don't like that. So I'm going to be fairly interested to see if they decide to fix that. So with us not doing the fusion, what does that mean? That means we're probably just going to go ahead and get Arbiter. I don't think I'm going to sit on her for a champ chase or anything. I want to go ahead and get her in the mix. We'll probably get her 6-starred. Would like to have her booked. I don't think she needs a ton. Doesn't she only need a few? I think she's not too bad on books. I would like to have Arbiter booked, so... I think my 2 big champs, my 2 big legendaries that I want to have books right now are probably Sun Wukong and Arbiter when I get her. I think those are the 2 that I really want to get booked out. Lazar I'm on the fence about, because apparently he can cheese Sand Devil, but he needs to not be booked. But for everything else I would want to do with him, I would want him booked, because the more frequently he's doing his stuff, the better. And I really like using him. I'm weirdly surprised how much I enjoy having him on my teams. He's a lot of fun, man. So, do I just want to pigeonhole him into Sand Devil? Do I give a shit about Sand Devil that much? Sacrifice his effectiveness everywhere else? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's other ways to cheese Sand Devil. I have Uragrim. A little bit more difficult to do, probably. I don't know the technique with Blizzard or Sand Devil or anything. I've just been told it's a thing, so. All right. Well, there you go. 100 million damage away from Arbiter. What affinity are we on today? If we're on Force, we're not doing it today. This is the affinity to do it. This is my best affinity on Clan Boss. So this would be the day to do it. And I'm pretty dead set. I think I've officially decided I'm not doing this fusion. I'm not willing to dump everything I have out that I've been sitting on for weeks for potentially nothing. And again, it's just the progressive. There's not even a 2x or any of that shit. Nah, I don't think we're gonna do it. I think I'm all set. I think I'm all set on that. So I reckon I'll do it. I reckon I'll do it today. I'll finish this. I'll put in my clan boss keys. I'll try to save as many gems as possible. You know, it would have been better. No, it wouldn't matter. I have to do it after the mission. I could probably do this without spending any gems. I'd wait till reset, put in 2 keys before I go to bed. Then I have 2 keys the next day, and then I can usually get a third and sometimes a 4th key in. I might be able to do this without spending any gems, but I would have to wait, and I would have to get lucky again. I'd have to have a magic clan boss again, because that's going to be definitely the most efficient way for me to do it. So maybe we'll just go ahead and knock it out. What's a few gems? I'll get them back. You know what I mean? I'll get them back. Not a big deal. So I reckon. Also, she's nice. I used her in Iron Twins, Spirit, on my Spirit team. I swapped out Uragrim for her. So it's like Wither, Artak, Deacon. No, maybe not Deacon. I don't remember. I don't remember who the team is. But either way, we were on stage 7. And I swapped her in, and I think we're through stage 10 now. And before that, we could not get past we couldn't clear stage 8. She's nice in there. She's dope. I'm enjoying using her. Wouldn't hate booking these guys. They've both been pretty fun so far. However, I don't know if I want to book them more than Sun Wukong. I think it's about time this dude gets some books. I use him a lot. I use him a whole lot, and getting this cooldown would be so dope. And this cooldown, this is the cooldown that would really be so dope. If I could get what 4, 7. I mean, we're not gonna get that lucky, but so he needs 11, I think it was, and then she needs. I feel like she only needs like 8 or something, right? Doesn't she not need a lot of books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, not as egregious as some others. There's no Necrit, but I think Necrit only needs like 6, and I currently have 3 right now. So I need 20 to book both of them out. Completely. So another 8 or 9 months probably we'll get them done. Yeah, I think I probably could have killed him. All right, I reckon we'll wrap it up here. If you are going for the fusion, good luck. I hope it goes well. I hope you're able to do it. I hope the hero's path isn't bullshit. Good luck on your summons today. You know, some of you will still get pretty lucky, I reckon. So, you know, let me know how it goes. Let me know if you pull anything. I think we're going to skip this one. I think that's probably the best thing for us to do and just wait. It'll be cool to sit on these shards for a while. It's not like I don't have stuff to build anyway. It'll be cool to sit on these shards for a while and maybe hit a 1+1 or you know, put ourselves in a position to be able to hit a guaranteed. You know, maybe it'll do a good guaranteed from something and we'll have enough shards to do that. Or we've got plenty to do. As fun as it is to summon, and like as well as the videos do, and for all the good reasons that summoning is fun, we have plenty to work on, and I think it'll ultimately be more fun because we didn't do as much of that on our last account, on the last free-to-play. We didn't let our shards pile up ridiculously very often. We were usually doing fusions and engaging with the shit. So this will be interesting to skip a little bit of stuff and let the shards pile up. And when there's a summon event or something that comes along that is enticing and actually looks fun and profitable. Wow, congrats, dude. That's cool. That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, when something fun comes along, we'll jump in and do it. But that's it. I'm getting out of here. Again, good luck to everybody doing the fusion. Good luck on your summons this weekend. Have a good one. See you guys later.